Special thanks to the K Family Foundation, lead underwriters for Mosaic. Hello, my name is Barbara Kay, and on behalf of the Jewish Federation of Palm Beach County, I'd like to welcome you to our program, Mosaic. We're on location today to celebrate the Mandel Jewish Community Center Groundbreaking. It's a very exciting event. We'd like you to join us. We'll be back with our guests and our program right after this brief message. Welcome back to Mosaic, and welcome back to you, Michelle.
Hi, Barbara.
Lovowitz.
It's so nice to see you.
Oh, what a pleasure, and such a beautiful place, too.
Truly.
You know, you're the executive director of the JCC of the Greater Palm Beaches. We're on site now to honor the new breaking of ground of the Mandel Center, Mandel JCC Center. This is amazing.
It is truly amazing, and we are just so excited that actually we're going to have a new Jewish Community Center branch in Palm Beach Gardens on July 15th, 2013.
Oh, you know exactly what?
I absolutely do, because I keep telling them that's what we're going to do. We're going to be open for preschool next year in August.
Oh, wow.
And, you know, we've spent years of planning and thinking and imagining what this place could be like for the Jewish community. And last week we had over 200 people at our groundbreaking at the site.
Oh, tell me about that.
We had a beautiful ceremony where our donors to the Capital Campaign came to recognize Mort Mandel, our major donor.
And Barbara.
And Barbara Mandel, who spoke at the groundbreaking so beautifully that she is actually on the video that you're going to be showing later.
Oh, really? Oh,
yes.
terrific. Okay.
And we had a lovely brunch after, and we really talked at the groundbreaking. Everybody talked at the groundbreaking about how important it is for us to create a Jewish community center in Palm Beach Gardens, because it's really going to be a place where people can come and explore for themselves what it means to live a life of Jewish meaning and purpose.
Yeah, you know what, I was going to ask you a question about the impact of a JCC on a community, on a Jewish community.
So we really like to think of ourselves as a gateway to Jewish life.
I like that term.
A place where, first of all, many people are moving here from other places, and people come and they remember what their JCC is like up north. And last night we had this amazing party here. We had 300 people of all ages come. And when you ask people, or people come up to me at the party, whether they're 27 or 97, which is really the span that we had last night, they remember what the JCC was to them in their northern community. And the young people are excited because they say, I remember playing basketball, or I went to camp, or I went to preschool in my JCC up north, and I'm so glad that I'm going to be able to have this for my children here.
Yeah, there was a reason. You had a very, very nice complex in West Palm Beach.
Yes, we did.
And what was the reason that you had to move it, or at this point?
You know, I love that campus. It was a beautiful, beautiful site. And unfortunately, in 2005, we did a demographic study. Actually, the Federation did the demographic study, and we noticed that the donut hole for the Jewish community is West Palm Beach at 33417, just our zip code. And that, in fact, the Jews had already moved to Boynton Beach, where we have, at our Ross JCC branch, 50,000 Jews living within 6 miles of the center.
Really?
And that's really what it takes to make a JCC successful. So we looked at the demographics, and we looked at Palm Beach Gardens, and what did we see? That's where the Jewish community was moving. And so we had as an aspiration that we would one day have, from 2005, that we would one day have this center up in Palm Beach Gardens to service the new young people who are moving here. And that is our primary focus. But I got to tell you something really interesting. We opened, we have a little branch up here in Palm Beach Gardens.
I was going to ask you how you work up here now.
So we have a 5,000 square foot facility up here. And when we opened it, we thought, okay, our main goal is to connect people to Jewish life and primarily young families with children, but every day we would have a break. And Rhonda Gordon, our adult director, would say, let me try to get some adult programming going on. And fast forward to 3 years later, and between 11 and 3, we have bridge, we have canasta, we have art classes. We have things in the tiniest place.
I was reading this folder. I could not believe the demographics you cover.
Yeah.
You have trips that you take when people go to Cuba.
We do. We do.
What are some of the other things that you do?
This year we're going to Morocco with our trip. And our trips go all the way from Morocco to Miami. We take people to the Holocaust Museum and the Jewish Museum. We get on a bus together, we go down, we usually have a curator with us. They're wonderful days. Last year we went to Art Basel with everybody. So this year we have, a number of things locally and things that are, for people to get involved and go to overseas. Oh, and we're going to Israel this year. And we're very excited because we're taking the cultural arts trip to Israel. The Israeli Jewish Film Festival is the first week in July, and we're taking a group of people to the film festival opening, and then we're going to pick the films that will come to our film festival and have a whole cultural trip on the way.
Oh yeah, but let them know that you also have a Jewish film festival.
We have a wonderful Palm Beach Jewish Film Festival that the JCC runs. We moved it to January this year. People are going to be looking for it in December. It's going to be in January. We show 27 films over a 2-week period, and it's probably our largest awareness piece that the JCC does in our community, and people are very excited about it.
There are so many wonderful people that have been involved in helping you get this JCC of the Greater Palm Beaches, the Mandel JCC, off the ground. Would you care to mention it?
Yes, I would. We have had just people who are so dedicated to making this happen for us. Most importantly, Paul Gross, our president, Ron Pertnoy, the chair of our building committee, who has spent I don't know how many hours from the land development to the architectural design to getting the builder to supervising the builder.
And he's a marvelous builder too, by the way.
He is. He's a fabulous builder, and he brings his own professionalism to every single thing that we do in order to make this center a reality. And he will for the Meyer Academy, which will be coming in 2014.
Yeah, they're coming. They're sharing the campus with you.
Yes, they are. Yes, they were very excited about.
So nice.
Yes.
Today with this, I guess everybody on the that's watching is trying to figure out what we're doing here. This is the last of the celebrations.
Yes.
And this is Family Day.
Yes.
That's why I see all the kids.
So today's the day where.
That's okay.
Today's the day where we are having all of our families come out to hear about what's happening at the JCC, what's happening at the preschool, signing up for the preschool, signing up for camp for next summer, and also hearing about the coming of the Meyer Academy to Palm Beach Gardens.
Yeah, that's very exciting.
Yeah, very exciting that we're really going to have on that campus a center for Jewish life for families and children that will be just so inviting for people to come and be able to send their children there for school and camp and just be there.
I got to tell you something. If everybody watching would just ask for one of your brochures, I couldn't get over the fact that you even are involved in health and wellness.
Yes. So we program around 5 priorities: young families and children, healthy living, high quality cultural arts, connecting people to Israel, and reaching out to the broader community to make the world a better place. We feel really it's important about mind, body, and spirit, that we're programming to that so that people can come and explore for themselves how to live good, healthy lives with good values. And so whether it's working out in the Zumba class, or
I saw that.
Taking the yoga or Pilates, or coming to learn from our local rabbis about their spirit and how they can engage their spirit in being healthy, we are going to have all that kind of programming there.
You have wonderful lectures too here.
Yes. We have, at the Ross JCC, that's our branch in Boynton.
Yeah.
We have a wonderful program called the Academy for Continuing Education. We have over 124 courses there, taught all by retired professors and people who have led wonderful lives and have now come to share their lives and what they have learned with and their expertise with our members in Boynton. And it is our intention to replicate that program at the Mandel JCC so that during that 11 to 3 time frame, we are going to be able to really engage adults in all kinds of things, all the way from learning Hebrew to, the French Revolution.
It's amazing.
It is utterly amazing.
Your book festival, film festival. Oh my gosh! Right. I don't know how you even coordinate all this stuff.
And at the new building, we're going to have an art gallery. So the art gallery will really give us an opportunity to have exhibits and to have conferences around different kinds of exhibits and receptions, and really engage people in a different kind of way in actually the space.
It's really amazing when you think about it. I have to tell you, Michelle, you were very sweet. You brought a video with you, which gives us a graphic overview of what the future of the JCC will be like. So let's watch it.
Okay, great, thanks. It was many years of thinking, wondering, actually then building and planning.
It's going to be state-of-the-art. It's 56,000 square feet. It's going to be pretty special.
Meet me and my family at the pool.
Meet me at the auditorium.
Meet me at the bridge table.
Camp.
In the cafe.
At the book club.
The art gallery.
At Music Together.
And along with me, you'll meet your newest, longest, lifelong friends.
The result of the JCC of Palm Beach Gardens will be to strengthen Palm Beach Gardens, Palm Beach County.
We felt it was very important to be able to impact the next generation of Jewish community, and our Early Childhood Learning Center certainly is going to be the place where people first will come to meet their friends and to meet lifelong friends.
Hello, everybody.
We're looking forward to school, we're looking forward to pool, we're looking forward to activities for the whole family.
It's going to be a real change in how we treat the Jewish young and old, and also our special needs children.
And their families have to have this additional support.
My youngest son attends the Meyer Academy, so I can't wait for the Meyer Academy to be up here on this campus. And my older two are Camp Shalom groupies.
We also have a really big commitment to healthy living, group fitness and yoga and Pilates and things that people are really interested in for their mind, body, and spirit. And then we're going to be able to have a huge gym where we're going to have adult basketball, indoor soccer, kids recreational leagues, lots of things for people to come and just have free time.
We can really bring in the kinds of events that we want to bring in, like having an art gallery, like bringing in films on a more regular basis.
We're going to have lectures, and we're going to have discussion groups and art classes.
I love Bridge with Sam, and on Wednesdays, it's bridge lessons.
It's gonna be a place my entire family can always just go.
You'll have opportunities to use this center. Your families will, your friends will. I hope you love it. I hope you get as much from your association with the center as we have.
The truth of the matter is the bricks and mortar are, relatively speaking, unimportant. It's the program and programming that takes place. We will build a Jewish community here unlike any other that you find.
Meet me.
Meet me.
Meet me. We want to meet you.
At the Mandel JCC.
The Mandel JCC on Hood Road.
I'll be looking for you.
At the Mandel JCC.
Meet me at the Mandel JCC.
You'll meet me at the JCC, where all friends gather.
Right. Ah, that's even better. That's the tagline. That's the tagline.
Oh, I thought that was wonderful.
Thank you.
You know, thank you so much for sharing all your information with us.
We're delighted always to see you and to be with you, and thank you so much for letting us have this opportunity to have the whole community know about what's happening at the Mandel JCC.
Okay, we're not finished yet. We'll be back with the remainder of our program right after this brief message.
טוב, במצב של הזקה או צבע אדום, ישר הילדים בכלל לא חושבים פעמיים, הם ישר רצים לממ"ד. הם מחכים ששומעים את הבום, כמו שאומרים, לדעת שזה נפל. נזק במחסנים, המרפסת הייתה מנוקבת, כל הזה. הבנתי, כשהסתכלתי איפה פגע, אז כבר הייתי ממש בשוק.
Welcome to Mosaic.
Thank you.
Mindy and Veronica, what a pleasure it is to have you here. What a day, what a crazy, wonderful day.
It's very exciting.
Your role for the JCC, the Mandel JCC is?
I'm the director of the Mandel JCC.
That's what I thought. And?
I am the Early Childhood Director.
Early Childhood Director.
Early Childhood Director.
Tell me, there are a lot of children here. What are some of the programs you have? I mean, how do you get them so engaged? Tell me about it.
So at the Mandel JCC, we're going to have a state-of-the-art early childhood learning center that Veronica is directing with all of her faculty. And we have a summer camp for children up to 10th grade. So for 14 and 15.
Shalom.
Camp Shalom.
Camp Shalom. I want her to tell me about Camp Shalom.
I will tell you about Camp Shalom.
Okay.
So we have Camp Shalom from infants all the way through 8th grade, middle school.
The summer camp, summer day camp.
Summer camp, yes. So our early childhood stays within our program with our faculty, and then once they go into kindergarten, the camp is directed by Rachel Fox. She's the program director. There are regular camps, sports camp, circus camp, cheerleader camp.
Oh my goodness! I think they even have an interim camp during the Christmas holidays when the children are off from school.
Whenever school is out, the JCC has activities.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
You know something? You offer the children a lot, though, don't you? There's a lot of insight that you give
we
them.
have after school. We're going to have a full schedule of classes and activities, sports leagues, art classes, soccer will be outside the JCC, and basketball will be inside, and art classes and science classes and all different kinds of after-school classes.
How do you have the energy for all this?
We love the children. We love the children.
We love the children.
This place is all about the children, and every decision that we make is based on the children's best interest and their families.
Do you know something? It's such an impactful time. I mean, it really focuses the children on certain different ways of living, ethics, relationship to the Jewish people. It's really amazing. What's the best part about it for you?
Oh my gosh, the best part I would say is really working with the staff to engage the community. It's about engagement, about Jewish engagement, about getting people involved wherever they want to be involved, whether it is in one of the programs or hanging out at the JCC or just being together. People can choose their own involvement. And JCCs of the past had mandatory membership, that you had to be a member in order to get involved.
You don't here?
And we're not going to do that. We're creating a new innovative model that's called Friends of the J. And we're actually launching the Friends of the J program here and launching it here. And this is our
brochure. Here today?
Here today.
Oh, okay.
And we have our Friends of the J program, and there are different opportunities to get involved, and at different levels you get different things, and people can start signing up now to be a Friends of the J. And it comes with benefits, it comes with discounts and opportunities to get involved. And this is our Friends of the J card. So people join and they get a card right away. So it's, everyone's welcome, and the idea is to lower the barrier to engagement. So everyone is welcome. And then we have this program for people who want to give more and want to get involved more.
You know something, the JCC is part of the overall Jewish Federation of Palm Beach County. It's so prideful. The work that you're doing, it's so important. You play such a pivotal part in engaging the entire community, because literally, I know you're involved with the whole thing, but you're involved with the young children. But the demographics that has the opportunity to participate here is remarkable.
Right, from babies.
Babies, they have mahjong here.
Seniors, right? They're everyone. Adults of all ages, children, their families. It's a little something for everyone.
I have to tell you something. Is there anything else left that you'd like to say to our viewers before I thank you for being here?
We want them to come and join us in our journey.
Okay, you heard that. Thank you very much. I'm going to
Thanks.
speak to Craig and Daniel Storch.
Perfect.
They're the chairs of this, and I
Great,
think
I'll
it'd be
get them
nice
for
for
you.
them to say a few words.
Perfect.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
And
You're
good
very
luck.
welcome. Thank you for having us.
It's a pleasure. Welcome back to Mosaic, Danielle and Craig. It's such a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you very much.
You have the remarkable ability of being able to be in the right spot at the right time. You always volunteer for something special, like you were on the JCC board. Now you're doing this for the grand opening.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Tell me about why you get so involved.
I think it's kind of an easy answer. The community that we live in, that we're very passionate about. We have 2 young boys who are going to grow up here and thrive here, hopefully. And in our opinion, any good community has a great JCC. That's the foundation. So why not get involved and be a part of the process?
Well, that's certainly a good answer.
Yes.
I hope some of your 2 little fellows will come over
Yes,
here.
maybe they'll run over momentarily.
Maybe they're riding on the train.
Yes.
But tell me, why do you think this JCC is so important?
Well, I think the community and the Jewish community in Palm Beach Gardens is growing so rampantly. So
That's
to have
what Michelle said, yes.
in our, basically in our backyard,
Mhm.
it's so convenient for all the young families here now.
Well, is it hard to get the young families involved? I mean, is it difficult to engage them? And
I think now that it's up here in their backyard and they're closer to it, I think they'll be much more engaged.
Yeah, I think it's definitely not the same wiring that our our parents' generation had. There was a bit more of a sort of inner feeling that you had to be a part of the process, and now for our age, our generation, I think you need to find new ways and different ways to go about engaging them. And I think this event this weekend was exactly that idea.
Yeah.
So hopefully it'll continue.
Did you help plan this whole thing?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
It's amazing. You had something here last night, didn't you?
Yes. I think there were over 300 people.
300 people.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a terrific event. It was the whole idea was to use downtown at the Gardens as a center location for all of us to sort of congregate in different ages and different ranges, and just have a fun night out and have a few drinks and enjoy the stores that are available and the restaurants that are around.
I'm
and
sure
it worked out
all the
perfectly.
vendors were
They were
very
happy.
about it.
They were happy. Yeah.
And today, tell me
Yep.
about Family Day today. What do you plan?
Sure. The continuation of last night was that it's we're celebrating the breaking of the new ground, and so part of the JCC clearly is the kids and what they're going to benefit from it. So the camp and the preschool and all that goes with it. We're just here to tell everybody and share with the community exactly how this is all going to work. And we've got some events and coloring and you name it. There's plenty to do.
I see a lot of stuff going on down there.
Plenty to do.
Painting,
Plenty
finger
to do.
painting, and blowing balloons.
It'd be difficult
and,
to get our kids out of here at some point.
You will.
Yeah, it's true.
What kind of an impact do you think it'll have on your kids, your family, in terms of getting engaged with the JCC and the Jewish Federation and the Jewish community to begin with?
Right. Well, I think it'll start them out young, knowing the JCC and having it as they grow up with the camp and the preschool and the activities. They'll be more engaged from such a young age. It'll almost become a part of their upbringing.
Yeah. Is it hard to get people to get donate and be involved in terms of helping build the community? Was that a hard thing to do?
In this case, it wasn't actually. It was a really nice change. The way in which we presented this weekend about the community coming together and everybody benefiting, and local businesses and different sponsors that we had understood that this is a real property. This is a real development that's going to have a big impact. And so for that story, it really was easy for them to get excited about it.
Also, actually, how far literally from uptown, downtown is the JCC?
Oh, it's got to be 5 minutes maybe.
What is it?
It's on Hood Road, 2 miles down the way maybe, and I could be off on my distance. But yeah, it's going to be right off of 95. And it's going to be an unbelievable property. The time and effort that's been put forth to get it going is unbelievable.
It's also remarkable that the Meyer Jewish Academy is going to be part of the campus.
Yeah.
So you're going to have a whole young environment up there. Oh, I think it's absolutely
it's
wonderful.
From preschool to now to 8th grade.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
It is amazing, and I have to tell you, you two have done an amazing job.
Thank you so much.
Listen, I can't forget the first time I met you was on Super Sunday Live.
Yeah, a couple of years ago. That's right.
That's right. Anyhow, good luck with whatever you're doing.
Thank you so much.
Barbara. Thanks for coming down. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Michael Falk, I'm standing here with a Mandel JCC form. Would you like to fill it out and become a member?
Absolutely.
You are so amazing. You've been involved with the Jewish Community Center for such a long time. Why?
It's we've talked about this before. It is the foundation of the Jewish area, the roots to the community. It is the basis by which all of our children go forth and become great Jewish citizens and make great friends and and explore their Jewish roots. And it's no other place to do it but the JCC, and it's the building block.
Yeah, you know, I've interviewed you before.
Yes.
And, also about the JCC, because you were very heavily involved in
the capital.
Yes, capital campaign. So you're amazing. So you're still doing this.
We're still doing this. I'm a vice president. I'm on the board, and I'm going to be doing it for quite some time. And we're looking forward to this building being up next year. And this was a great event this weekend, and it just goes to show how ready we are for this.
Yeah, Michelle said it's going to be ready in 2013.
Yes.
Is that possible?
That is possible.
You know something? You are one of the reasons it's a success. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
it's
much.
Always a pleasure.
You're great. We love you.
Thank you. Jack Kay, I want to commend you. Shake my hand. You've done a remarkable job. Look at the vitality here. And all because of your involvement with the Mandel JCC. Why did you do it?
I felt that this community needed something like this. And being here today only confirms that I did the right thing, and what a great thing is happening here today.
You should be so proud. I'm so proud of you. You know something, it's often interesting to me how much involvement and what kind of effect a family can have on creating children that are philanthropic, because you are one of the major philanthropic people that I know. Do you think your family's background, the way you were raised, has anything to do with it?
Yes, I was raised in a family that was very philanthropic. They were the leading philanthropic people in the Washington community. And
it influenced you.
It influenced me.
Yeah.
I sat in a room where they raised money for the Haganah.
Really?
Yes.
Wasn't your father one of the men that gave money for the ship, the Exodus?
He was one of the men that gave money for the Exodus. He also went to Baltimore and helped buy the ship that became the Exodus.
What a background. I think you told me once, I think that Golda Meir slept in your house.
Goldie Meir stayed at our home.
Oh my goodness. Yes. But your father used to say one thing that I think is something that you live by. You want to repeat it, or should I?
Well, he said many things, but one of the things that he said, that money was only good for two things. First, is the security that it gives you, and second, the good that it can do.
Can I tell you something? The Federation of West Palm Beach and the Federation in Washington, Israel, and Jews around the world, thank you for all that you've done and all that you will do. It's a blessing.
And I thank you for everything you do.
Anyway, thank you for being here, and thank you for being with us as well. Be with us again next week when we have another look into the Jewish world. Goodbye from Mosaic. Special thanks to the Kay Family Foundation, lead underwriters for Mosaic.